So, to review, we have to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with contact recruited by Marshal Tarpin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Green and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatoris or Castrum Urbania. Perhaps as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, you have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, feeding off what scraps the Imperials gave them. Damned if I know how the Marshal Tarpin's agents got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, but I also understand the desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadan woman. She will ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage, right. Put together a squadron, Nago. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke above Castrum Urbania anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? Ain't seen you around here before. Takes a certain kind of man to walk into a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. I feel like the first line is just a reference to something that I don't understand. A wild rose.
I don't even remember the other one, so I just clicked on courage.
Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better to keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a coward too if you like, because I'll not speak on it more, at least not here. Outside Radiata, behind those barricades over yonder, on the other hand. Hey, was that who I think it was? Oh, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alfinode and Alice. We'll meet you there. Not followed, were you? Good. That all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. We are Signs of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Tarpin. Name Stark, Starkwood. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Specula Imperatoris and the cannon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon? That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and engineers have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak inside Castrum Urbania to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. We have that for which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Green, you and your ever-dependable allies will enter the castrum with my sister, and I by way of ventilation ducts leading to the hangars. From there, you will proceed into weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alice and I will create a diversion elsewhere. End the ensuing confusion, Lise and her unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge on this location, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nago on the details. The rest of you come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitech patrol before we can infiltrate the castrum. Olga. Knew you lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Green is the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we have learned something from our time in his company. Now, where is the entrance to the docks? Right behind you. I mapped the branches so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars or any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. I discussed Green. We shall divide into two groups and proceed via separate routes into the castrum. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lise and her men. If there's nothing else, I'll return to the resistance forces and show them to the entrance. May Rolgo guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make your preparations, Green. When you and yours are ready, we shall begin. Castrum Abania now accessible. The duty finder has been updated with a new regular duty. Alright, I'm gonna queue us up for the duty.
Let's do it.
Very soon as I do more conversation. Castrum Abania. I have no idea what we're doing.
Nor do I.
Ooh, cannons on the side. I wonder what they do.
Probably explode us.
Maybe. But what if they exploded the boss? Oh, it's a motorcycle boss. Huh.
Are we gonna play some card games?
Nah, he doesn't have a dual disc.
God damn it, Kaiba.
Okay, I guess we have to use it to stop it from running around everywhere. I think we're gonna fight for Lola at the end of this duty.
Wait, who?
The red-haired woman.
Oh, probably. See if she had a simp speech, too.
And what?
A simp speech.
I don't get it.
Sorry, push talk card. While doing this stuff, one of the ladies in one of the main story quests things when you're invading that Magic Tech Tower place gives such a simpy speech.
Oh, Livia Sus Julius. Yeah, but I was more referring to seeing those fine-tuned or hyper-tuned people. I'm guessing that's what she also is.
Thank you for grabbing the treasure as always.
That is a thing I do. Oh, there was a treasure.
Yep.
Gotta stand in one of these each. I have no idea what this does. Reflecting back ice and firelight. I guess I have to take this one. Go for fire. Hooray, we did the mechanics.
I have no idea what we did.
He was reflecting back specific element aligned attacks, so you had to do the one that wasn't the two that was in his buff. That was not a boss I was expecting. Huzzah! Oh, I think that guy was a Garlean. Originally.
Yay, commands.
Are you all right? Ah, I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them. Lise! Thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
There's our woman.
They're here!
As usual, you're ahead of me in the cutscenes.
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?! I gave the order to fire. It was over! The Skulls had surrendered, no one else had to die, and you killed them! Your own people! Your own comrades!
You're right! I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolf, Emlyn.
All the rest, trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom! You killed your own! They trusted you, and you killed them! Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Lise!
Gotcha!
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Alize!
Even so, the odds are against me.
Coward! Get back here!
Hero! Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the Royal Hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me? Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Right.
Well, we did it. Castrum Albania belongs to us now. Nago and her people took Alice to Radiata to receive treatment. Alfino tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know I should be happy. We won, and with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. We should report to General Alden. Crowell wasn't here, but who knows? Maybe one of Robin's men found something which could lead us to her. It can't hurt to ask anyway.
Captain, Commander Hext, fine work you did today. At the Specula Imperatoris, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Ralgar stars yet burns bright.
I'm glad, I really am. But you should know that Alice was injured in the fighting.
Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that you'll make a full recovery. Odola's parting words, on the other hand, rings less favorably in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this bull would fain accept. What troubles you, Lise?
It's nothing, really, just that we're almost to the end, but we've still got to take Kryl and do so much more.
We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise. It will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you. Both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push.
I don't see why not.
Then come with me to Radiata. From there, we'll need to follow another road south. Even after all these years, it's still the same. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. Captain, Lise, I brought you both here for a reason.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death. Liberty or death? Liberty or death! If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
Oh, it's young Ilberd.
Send you home to men, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work, and it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lys, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
Even a blind man could see that Lys wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alexei was dead for a moment back there. It is one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her. That's good. It'll make her a better commander. But first she needs to learn to carry it, to not let it break her. To remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Perhaps they'll do the same for her now. Right then, I think I said enough. Two of you can head back. I mean to stay a little longer. I understand. He's been away for a long time and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radiata. Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest, I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamegan. Not even conscripts by the looks of them. Barely adults, in fact. Some of their faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. Probably thought the Imperials would reward him if they captured or killed. Oh gods. Alexei and Alfino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nago. What's this all about? You need to look ready for a fight. You were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata, and I thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? Aye, we're fine. Twins are at Stark's. Alice was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry. Did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? They did not see what we just did to Castrum of Banya. Goddamn fools. Release, Green. We overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young, less than 20 summers? Aye, I thought so. It's always the young ones, the ones who only have ever known the occupation. They're the ones you gotta look out for. See, the only decent work to be found in Radiata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children growing up knowing it, they have it pounded into their skull that the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools, after everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of Castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. Aye, you get some who can't wait to spit in a soldier's eye, but they get beaten for the trouble, or worse. Even so. The ones that don't fight back, who refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Beat the dog that bites his master's hand and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now, you may say that's all about to change, and I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to if it comes to it, but remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then they will know what only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together. A better home than they've ever known. I've been thinking, if Alice needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Ralger's Reach. She can receive much better care there after all. Our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gridania. Indeed, and given what Mistress Woad has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Now I'll go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alphinaud, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Queen, would you mind going on ahead and telling Aurella that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for an Alice when she arrives. Thanks. Do you require assistance? Very well. We will make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Right. We're bringing it in. Honestly, Alphinaud, you needn't have gone all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off the battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurella, please. You need your rest. I know. And needs a Kryl. She'll be cross if you make her wait too long. As will I. Ha! A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard. For the both of us. They're good together, when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Green, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. See, why is it these cutscenes you go faster than I do, but the other voice cutscenes you are slower?
Well, because I listen to the audio.
Well, so do I.
Yeah, but we're listening to different audio.
Good point.
We've been talking about this. The Japanese audio is way slower.
Ooh, outfit change. Well, this is a lot better.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
It's a lot better than wearing pointless belts around your neck.
Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
It suits you.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle. There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Well, that explains the opening cutscene for Stormblood.
Yep.